Stikal Mere Pehno. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my last video, and in today's video I'm actually going to show you how to do color correcting. I did cover a little bit in the last video as well, but I thought I'll make a good in-depth video for you all showing color correcting. So we have a couple of different colors of color corrector over here, and I'm going to show you how each color works and for what purpose it gets used. So the most two common ones you probably have seen is the green and the orange one. Now orange color corrector works really well for people who are medium or medium to deeper skin tone. So if you are suffering from a really severe dark circles, discoloration, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, then the orange will work really well for you if you are more on a medium or a medium deep undertone. Now, when I say medium deep, we can actually talk about falling into a more of a deeper skin tones as well. And this particular orange, by looking at it, might not work for you because these are a little bit too light for a very medium deep or very deep to tan kind of skin. For those, you probably need to go with even more darker shades of this color, or even perhaps red, depending on the type of a hyperpigmentation or dark circles you are dealing with. You always have to remember that the actual coverage or the actual area you're trying to cover, how dark it is. If you put say medium orange or a light peach or a light orange kind of shade on that, instead of giving you a neutralization, it will give you a more of a white effect, and that will actually make your hyperpigmentation or dark circles actually enhance more. So we don't want that either. We always want to pick a right shade of a color corrector for the purpose we are going to use it for. Okay, now we talk about the shade green. Green color corrector only get used to cancel out or neutralize redness. Wherever you see a redness, you can use a green color corrector. Nowadays you also have a lot of primers in the market as well, which helps to cancel out the redness. But if a client has a really severe redness, maybe rosacea or something, then you should definitely go with the color corrector, because it really does neutralize the red color a lot and give you that beautiful canvas to work on. Then we talk about the blue and the yellow. The blue you probably won't use much to color correct, but you can use the blue color corrector to actually make your foundation more match to your skin. So if you have two of a yellow foundation, two of a olive foundation, you can add some yellow in there, you can add some blue in there. That's how the blue and the yellow works. They don't really work well, like they don't really work for actual color correcting on your face, because the most problematic things you will find on face is either dark circles, hyperpigmentation, discoloration. So if you are going with that, the most common and the most used in your kit, or probably for yourself, would be the green one and the the orange one. So let me show you how I do my color correcting. I keep my color correcting very minimalistic. Honestly, I don't do much, but if I'm doing color correcting, I keep it very simple and an easy routine. The first thing I'm gonna say is a lot of people make the mistake is by taking the color corrector directly onto your skin. You can do that, there's nothing wrong with it, especially if you have a really large area to cover. Yes, you can use the applicator straight on your face and you do it, but the best way I would tell you is just take a little bit of the color corrector on your dish. I'm just gonna grab my dish. Okay, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on my dish. I'm using the shade Lychee from Huda Beauty because it works really well for my skin tone or the kind of things that I'm trying to cover, so it's gonna work really well. So you can see Lychee is right over here, and now I'm gonna take a flat brush, totally flat brush, and I'm just gonna take the product on my brush. So what I usually do is, depending what I'm trying to do, so suppose if I'm trying to cover around my mouth, and I will know that most of the hyperpigmentation I have is on my upper lips and probably on the side of the lips. So I'm gonna go and place the product where I need the most coverage. I usually don't take the applicator on my skin because too much color corrector is not good either, because then you will peek through your foundation. But if you use this technique, use a flat brush, take the product out on the dish, you can even do it on the back of your hand, but just try not to take the applicator right away. Instead, just use small amount of product to create that coverage and cancel out that hyperpigmentation. Now I'm going to take my buffing brush and just buff the edges. Again, not touching the coverage where I need it, I'm just buffing the edges. Usually this is what I do when it comes to color correcting. If I really want to do on the under eyes, and if it's something like mine, what I like to do is take a buffing brush and soak that into my product. Because by looking at my under eye area, I don't need it much, but I still need to, or I still want to cancel out that discoloration I have, which will help me to like go straight with my brightening concealer instead of going with True Match concealer first to cancel out that discoloration and then brighten. So I'm going to take my buffing brush and I'm literally just going to buff that out on my under eye area. Okay, I'm just going to literally buff it out because I don't really need tons of coverage. I only need a very small amount. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. The most important thing you need to remember with color corrector is picking the right shade. So if you are, whatever area you're trying to cover, it might not be the same color of the color corrector, even in the same family, will be actually suitable for every single problematic area. You might not have that much dark circle, but your hyperpigmentation is really severe. So maybe lychee will work for your under eye, but might not work for your hyperpigmentation. For that, you might have to go even more deeper shade of orange. It really does matter the kind of formula you're using for your color corrector. So if you're using a formula which is like e.l.f., it might take a little bit longer for the actual color corrector to dry, so before you can go with foundation. So speed up the process, you can use the setting powder, any translucent setting powder, and then very thin layer, and then go with your foundation. Now there are formulas in the market like Huda Beauty, there are other ones as well, that dries super duper fast, and then you might don't need a lot of downtime. You can actually go directly without even setting it with powder. I still recommend to set with a very small translucent powder. Always your color corrector, because it does seal that first layer of cream. Then you go with your foundation, and I assure you, you will not have any issues whatsoever. If you still have questions related to color correcting, ask me in the comment section. If you want a follow-up video with all the other color correctors, really in deep detail video, let me know that as well, and I'm happy to make that as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Love you all, take care.